Oh, it redirects into one beam? Oh, that's not good.
So these only make it... These only make it one beam.
Yeah, it makes it into one laser.
But it still turns them into just one.
I have another puzzle analysis video here for you. Today we are looking at laser puzzle number 20 in Portal 2. If you haven't played it yet, I highly suggest you do, and of course there are spoilers ahead in this video. You have 3 seconds. One thing I enjoy trying to predict is what people will do when they first enter a room. Of course I'm nearly always wrong, but practice makes perfect. I thought players would do the sensible thing, like me, and look at the puzzle manual and to-do list. This is the clearest source of information, so I thought it natural that players would use it. Some Let's Players actually did this, but not as many as I thought.
Let's head into this next one. Just lasers. Okay, just lasers. That's
kind of exciting. We have lasers and we have the boxes, so not that complicated test, perhaps? There's a lot of lasers. Cool. So what's the purpose of these lasers, though? That's the question. I'm not actually entirely sure what are we supposed to be? Oh, okay, so there's 3 things here and...
That's right. The facility is completely operational again.
3 lasers have to go over here.
Oh, hey, look at that. Everything looks clean and not falling apart. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of refracting to do with these laser lights.
And some players went straight for those puzzle pieces.
Looking pretty good. That's right. The facility is completely operational again. Is looking pretty good. That's right. The facility is completely operational again. Is looking pretty good. That's right. The facility is completely operational again.
And I never would have guessed at the number of players whose highest priority was shooting GLaDOS's little cameras down. I barely even noticed the cameras when I was playing, but shooting every camera and turret down seemed like a full-on minigame to some players. Did you opt to take out GLaDOS's optics when you were playing? I've put a little poll in where you can answer that question. Please answer it.
Is looking pretty good. That's right.
Oh wow. This looks like the original portal. Jerk.
Ooh, this is looking old school here. Well, plus a shitload of lasers. Come on, there we go. It's an infinite loop. Ooh, oh.
Whoa! Hey, can I maybe... Whoops. Can I maybe, like, laser that? Camera up there? No? Alright.
Once the puzzle was understood, some Let's Players started testing the environment to figure out what was portalable and what was not.
What can I throw portals up? I can throw portals up here.
okay. Are any of these walls portalable? Okay, the white ones are, but this one isn't.
Designing the puzzle room with slightly out-of-place pillars and panels cues the player in on what is part of the puzzle and what is not. The oddities stand out, while the normal recedes into the background. The oddly isolated and portalable pillar facing the receivers tipped off several players that the portals were important, and that shooting multiple lasers through them was the solution.
Alright, I have a feeling I'm going to need to use this to portal some things around.
Alright, we need to get 3 lasers going this way. One's probably bouncing off there into that middle one.
So we just have to direct the lasers into here? That's... interesting.
3 receptacles, all of which are needed to be hit in order to open. So, oh, this one's gonna have to be okay. Okay, well this one I know there's gonna have to be a portal here.
Okay, so there's 3 things we need to get it in. Do I have to put one here?
Oh.
Some... Oh, wait, nope. I think I got this. Maybe. this. Yes, this. Wait, no. No. This.
Another fact that virtually every Let's Player anchored themselves on was the vertical laser hitting the unportalable tile. All players could be confident that at least one of the blocks went there.
I'm not sure where to begin. Where do I want this to point? Can't portal on that wall.
That one definitely needs a block.
Yeah.
Because it's only going down.
Yeah.
Which
I
means
agree.
we can go ahead and solve this guy first.
Now this has to have something to do with it. Because this is on its own. These ones at least have portals I can go through or something.
Alright, we've got to do... I think the cube has to go by this one. Because there's no other way to get this over there. I can't use a portal for it.
Ah.
This one. See, since that one doesn't have a portal, since I can't put a portal in that, I have to use a block for this one somehow. For whatever reason, I do.
So there are two things in this room that the player can attempt to solve the puzzle with. They're portals and the blocks. Portal can be quite crafty in where it hides things sometimes, so a few players did search for a hidden prism.
2 blocks.
Sure.
That we're aware of, unless there's one hidden.
Where,
Maybe.
if it is, where would it be?
Maybe behind here?
No, I don't see it.
No.
So yeah, I
do think it's 2 blocks.
Yeah.
I'm just not quite sure how exactly we managed to do that with just, 2 boxes like this. So we can obviously get one of them in here fairly easily. The question is, how do we get the other 2? Because we kind of need 2 boxes to get just this one here. And the answer is portals, maybe? Huh, am I missing like a box somewhere?
Yeah, no, but we're always still stuck with the same problem. Okay, is there another one somewhere that I'm missing?
Players that focused on the blocks hoped that the prisms would take in multiple lasers and shoot out multiple lasers to hit the 3 receivers.
I can't refract multiple lasers in multiple directions with one block, can I?
Can
Or
you?
Can I?
Well, I don't think it's as much of a can you, can't you as are you capable of it. Oh no, if you do that, then it blocks the, yeah.
Figure out how I need to do this.
So I can take this one. Wait a minute, it only goes into one? Balls!
What if...
The crossed lasers were excellent puzzle design, as it allowed players on this thought track to test the properties of the prisms out, and be surprised when the prism condensed multiple lasers down to 1, the exact opposite of what was hoped for.
Let's see what happens if we carry this to where these 2 are crossing. Oh, it redirects into 1 beam? Oh, that's not good. That's not what I wanted.
Because these cross. Okay.
Okay.
They cross, which means I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Theoretically.
So what happens when you put them where they cross?
Right, that's what I'm thinking.
Once again, like we can experiment with this if nothing else. Yeah, it makes it into 1 laser.
Alright, maybe this is an idea. Take this over to where these ones bisect. Oops. Dang it. Okay, get to the other side. Somehow. But it still turns them into just 1.
So these only make it one beam.
When stuck, reviewing the basics was a popular go-to strategy. I noticed two things the players tended to focus on while thinking about the puzzle. Those being the number of receivers and lasers, 3 of each. The other being which lasers had to be paired with blocks. When in doubt, players would return to that vertical laser, often standing right next to it as they figured out how the limitations placed on that laser whittled down the number of possible solutions.
There's 3 beams, and there's 3... Oh! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. I'll put this here, because I know I need to put that there for... One of the blocks has to go there, because, you know, I can't put a portal there, so it has to be there.
I only have 2 portals I can make use of, though.
True.
Which means only one of those lasers is getting a portal. The other 2 have to be done organically.
You still need to make use of 3 of them, and you have to leave that block there. Like, that block has to be
Has
there.
to be used
Now,
there, right.
it could be
Pointing
aimed
in
differently.
the other direction, yeah.
But
yeah.
that has to be there.
2 prisms need to reflect 3 beams. Or two of the cubes need to reflect 3 beams. So, in order to do that, one would think you either need one of the beams to be a completely direct hit, or you need one of the beams to be directed without any cubes at all. So that would be this one.
Now, look, we've got 3 things to hit, okay? We have 3 lasers. Now this has to have something to do with it, because this is on its own. These ones at least have portals I can go through or something.
Okay, we've got 3 lasers. 3 lasers. And 2 boxes. 2 boxes.
The crucial lesson in this puzzle is, if the lasers go in at an angle, they come out at an angle.
So we might as well put that one here and see if that works. It does. Oh, but it does it for that one. Did not see that coming.
That one's easy. Problem is... Uh-huh. Interesting.
Once this fact is learned, there is still the problem of exactly where the portal should be placed, given the location of the lasers and their angle to the receivers. There were 4 popular locations to place portals. My personal favourite location was where some players shot a portal directly in line of sight with the receivers, if you were standing in the laser room, that is. I like to think that these players were thinking so deeply about how to tunnel the lasers to their respective receptacles that they just subconsciously shot directly at the receptacles, as that would make sense in almost any other game.
Orange goes there. Blue goes there. Okay, you can see all 3 of them from different angles. Yes. You can see 2 of them. Whatever, same thing.
Okay. I'll put this here, because I know I need to put that there for... One of the blocks has to go there, because, you know, I can't put a portal there, so it has to be there.
Okay, I think with a little adjusting we can get that one to hit. So then what do we do? This isn't going to do it either, though.
Another location was directly behind the vertical laser, which seemed a bizarre position as it had no lasers pointing to it and wasn't even vaguely in line with the receptacles. And yet, a number of players decided to try this spot.
Let's point you this way.
Now, Okay, yeah, there you go.
That
There
at
you
least
go.
solves that.
Okay.
Oh shoot.
How am I going to do this? Let's just put it here. You can see that third one, but this guy over here... Okay, what angle would best work?
That's what I want for that one. I could deflect the beam into... Yeah, like this. But then we're left with one left.
The most common mistake was shooting the portal at the wrong laser end. They obviously had the right idea, but this location doesn't have the right angles for the lasers to hit their targets.
I need to redo my thinking here because I've tried changing the blocks, but I have not tried changing the portal location.
Alright.
So I'm just going to play around with this guy a little bit here, further practicing my science experiments here. I use that guy.
Where do you end up? You end up over there, so let's try the portal there, and that hits the middle one. So then this guy, which one can you hit? Can't hit any of them. This guy, however, can hit this one, but that third one is the problem. How am I going to...
Huh. Okay, well, I'm assuming we want to direct all of these things into a portal of some sort. Or do we want it more over like this? No, we want I feel like putting it here is a bit too close. I feel like that doesn't quite work the way I'd like it to.
Since that's the... Or maybe we do it with this one. Which is still direct, right? Yeah. So then, through this, since there's 3 other beams... No, because we need it to be... No, because it needs to have a direct view. The other beams need to be able to see. This is too far away to see, plus I have to block that in order to see it. Maybe it's okay, though. Maybe it will work. If I go like this... No, it needs to hit here. Yeah, this one can't hit there.
Kinda. Aha! I see what you did there. But now I need to make sure I get this in the right place.
And the last location shown here is, of course, the right location.
These ones at least have portals I can go through or something. Like that. Oh! Oh, just wait. There we go.
These two are straight. I should worry about these two can be moved, but this guy needs to be able to hit somebody. Okay, can either of you hit? Alright, yeah, we got it right now. Because this guy can hit the middle, and then this guy should be able to hit the right.
So I think it does have to be this one that does it. Because then I can go with this one here, and then this other one can come right here. Yeah.
Maybe if we put it on this one over here, actually. Because I can sort of direct this. And then, yeah, this can probably be directed into... Oh, it is in that one. Okay, so that's good. We have 2 of them right there. That's actually really good, because then we can just use this third one to do that. So there we go. I think I got the puzzle now.
This one. Ah! Ow! I don't want to be hurt anymore, Mommy. Being hurt kind of sucks. Okay, then the third one. Aha!
Right, that's one of them. Yeah, that's what I have to do. And then I can get this other one like here, and then the other one here.
That's right. The facility is completely operational again.
Well, that's interesting. Oh. So, one down. And I'm guessing this next one would be like this. And then, I see what I need to do. Then I grab this. Right? Is that it?
At this point, all players were getting pretty excited as they knew they were on the right track. And that concludes this analysis of the laser puzzle number 20 in Portal 2. If you enjoyed this, then fear not. I analyze puzzles like this every other week, so subscribe if you want more breakdowns of puzzles and how players respond to them. Farewell.